Good morning Reddit, and welcome back to another video on what has ultimately become just a horrendous channel. Today is going to be something a little bit different because I'm doing my first ever real video on Redux. You know, usually I've done playthroughs on this or maybe shown off like what the mod does, but I don't think I've ever made like a typical Borderlands video within a mod like Redux before, so today that's what we're going to be doing. And since Redux has come out, the one thing I keep seeing a lot of people bringing up is that they feel like the enemies are just too strong for them and that their gear is not good enough. So I thought in this video, what better to show you than a really easy early game farming method for chubby enemies, which is obviously going to score you a lot of loot. Because no matter what mod you're playing, or even if you're playing base game, Borderlands is just not fun if you do not have really good loot to absolutely ruin every enemy in your path. So without wasting no time in this one, we are in the Droughts on Pandora. This is literally the second level you come to when you start BL3, so it's super early in the game. And since chubby enemies do not have any level spawn requirement or playthrough spawn requirement or mayhem spawn requirement, you can do this from level 2 if you really wanted to. So I've got 3 locations to show you guys today, all of which are really easy and all of which have given me a ton of chubby enemies to kill and extract loot from. So without further ado, the first one is going to be the easiest one because it is right at the entrance. As soon as you get into the Droughts, it is the closest one to you. So this one is literally right where you do the vending machine side mission, and what we're going to be doing for this one is just taking a left up ahead here, and there is just a huge long valley of skag spawns. And again, what's really good about this one is that you can do it from pretty much level 2 or level 3, because I think that's roughly when you'll arrive here, and the skags just spawn super quick. Now if you want to, you can go as far as I'm going, and that's all the way up to here because there are more skag spawns. This is what I do for maximum efficiency to see if I get any. But if you want to save the most time, you could just do the ones at the start. And again, it's very simple. If there are no chubbies there, all you have to do is save and quit to the menu and then go again. But again, the reason why I want to show this one off to you first is because it is by far the easiest one and probably one of the quickest ones. I think the next one might be a bit faster, but because you can do this one basically at the start of the game, I think it's all around probably the best one. So the second chubby location that I want to show you guys, this is personally my favorite one to farm. It's my go-to all the time, even at endgame in Mayhem 10. This is where I come to farm them. But as you can see, this is where it's located on the map. There's a fast travel station on it, so you can go right to it, as well as a catcher ride and some vending machines. And the area we're going to be farming is right down here. There's a ton of skags that spawn down here, and I personally think this is the most efficient method for farming these chubbies, but you might disagree, so let me know. But yeah, when you spawn in, you're literally just going to run to the right, and first of all, there's going to be one skag spawn here, one in front of you there, one to the right of you here, one in the distance over there, and then if we run all the way down here, I believe there's another 5 of them, and oh my god, it looks like we got a chubby. There we go. So yeah, when you get down here, you can find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So it's absolutely insane, and as you can see, it's just a really good method of farming these chubby enemies. And of course in Redux, because enemies can basically drop anything from the world drop pool, including event items or DLC gear, you definitely want to start farming these things early game for your best shot at getting great loot and progressing really far really quickly. Now one more thing I want to mention about where we're at right now is that when you kill some skags here, you're actually going to lower down the spawn limit, meaning more skags are going to come out of these spawning holes that you're around, and that means you could actually get even more chubbies. As you can see, they're spawning in. So again, this is just my personal favorite. It might not be yours, but I thought it'd be a good one to show you guys because it does yield quite high success rate. Now for the final one, we are still at the highway location, and for this one, you're actually going to have to drive to the save station. So just follow where I'm basically going now, and it will take you right to it. You're just pretty much following this road and then cutting off along here to get to this save station. And this is actually part of the Skag Dog Days side mission where you have to go and kill these succulent skags with the big suck. But what's interesting is that after you beat that mission, I don't believe they spawn anymore, and instead they're just replaced with normal skags, which means you've got a whole big area to explore with a bunch of skags which are going to be coming out of the holes. And that does include also this little cave in here which you can explore, and as you can see, there are some more spawns in here. And even though in my opinion this is the weakest of the 3 I'm going to show you today, there is one reason why I wanted wanted to showcase it to you, and that's because you can also get chubby racks on your run as well. So just by going up top here and doing a little bit of jumping around to get up, you can see that we have even more skag spawns. And if you run through here, there's even little rack spawners as well, which means you can get not just chubby skags, but chubby racks. So this one probably isn't the best in terms of success on how many skags you're going to be farming in like a period of time. But if you want to have the chance of getting chubby racks as well, then this one might be for you. But I just thought this would be a pretty helpful one to show off as well, because I know everyone likes to do their own method of farming. But anyway guys, that's basically going to do it for this video. This is just a really easy method of getting chubbies early game in Redux, because of course this is a difficulty step above base game, which means you are going to need to do some farming quite early on if you want to survive. If you like this video and you want more chubby farming guys on different planets or different maps, do let me know and I'll be sure to bring them to you. And if you find any as well, please let me know on my Discord or over on Twitter at EpicNNG. Thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.